Yeah, so good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Hope you had a wonderful day. Yeah, it's Nelson here again. And there are some few things that have been, I know it's been a while since we had some session, and just thought today maybe we could have another session regarding the status quo. And today I want to be a little bit positive and just to showcase the positive side in terms of what we're really missing out. Because sometimes I think the leaders that we have in Kenya are missing out, are not actually doing what is required. See, they don't know the foregone alternative that we're really missing out on. So that's what I'm going to address today. When it comes to what are we really missing out on, even for the leaders themselves. Because if you look at different sectors that we have, you look at things like education, you'll find that most leaders they want their kids to go to the best schools. But to me, if we had the amount of money that is now being looted in terms of corruption used in developing the education system that we have here in Kenya, can you imagine the possibilities of that impact in terms of the utilization of the funds that we have in Kenya towards our own education systems? Even the MPs will have their children just going to the public schools. Let's not criminalize the MPs per se, but even generally the politicians will have their kids going to just public school because I think if you look at the education system, if you look at, there's someone who's giving a very nice analogy. I think it was also hosted uh, by Obina regarding how I think it's called Nganga Mugai, and he's talking about the money that actually is being stolen from public financial systems. If they actually money in terms of there's not actually money, but it's now the services that we're actually losing out on. Can you imagine the impact we would have had if such instances of money was used in our own systems? The educational system will be functional, which means even the admiration that we normally have for the countries abroad will be things that will actually be achievable here. You see the politicians normally flaunting and going abroad or taking their kids abroad. That will not be necessary if we had functional systems. And that is the other side of the foregone alternative, or the flip side, or the foregone alternative that these politicians maybe they not able to see, that if you had functional systems, even they will be also benefiting. If you had functional infrastructure, you don't have to now move or have dysfunctional systems within your own constituency, within your own county, within your own country. If you had functional healthcare, you find that most of the time, if you look at even the governors, the MPs and such, if they are sick, or the politicians generally, if they are sick, they have to seek medical attention abroad. But what if they could have the financials, the healthcare systems that are within the country functional in a way that they will actually achieve uh, optimum functionality to address even the sophisticated medical conditions? Then it means that even for them, they'll be able to access the services locally. So all these are foregone alternatives that we actually not able to see. There was an argument regarding how to create employment, and there was ulterior that someone was providing that if we are able to, if we are not able to catch up in terms of manufacturing. But I would like to disagree in that regard, because as much as we aim to find jobs abroad, it would be better if we also have some of the jobs locally available. Because if you have industrialization happening, if you find that companies like Tesla, Google, and such, they have physical infrastructure set up in their own countries, and this in one way or another gives them a leeway in terms of the implementation of these projects and gets to export even the labors to other countries. So for us to get to export even labor to other countries, there is necessity for us to have implementation of industrial functions or design and industrial parks within the country. So all this is necessary when it comes to the implementation of all this. So to me, what I get to say is that if the functional systems are within the country, we can get to have all this implemented, and you can have the services within our own borders. So